Hey, 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 it's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo, echo, echo. Zero here. Cha, cha, cha. I am back with my final entry into 80s Week as I look at the 1987 movie Critical Condition. This comedy was directed by, got my notes here, Michael Apted, stars Richard Pryor, Rachel Ticotin, Ruben Blades, Joe Montagana, Randall Tex Cobb, Bob Saget, Gareth Morris, and in an early role, Wesley Snipes, who appears in a cameo as an ambulance driver. Now, Pryor plays Kevin, and Kevin is trying to get some money to start up a theater, a Cineplex. Unfortunately, when he goes to get it from these shady individuals, the police show up, and he finds himself caught in the middle. And these individuals believe that he played a part in them getting arrested. And now they want to, unalive him. Knowing that this is going to happen, he decides to fake that he's insane, and he's sent to this hospital, and it's not going good. His insanity act is being seen through, and Arthur Chambers, played by Joe Matanga, he's telling him he's going to be going to a jail. They're not going to be sending him. It's not working. He's going to jail. There is a hurricane going on at the same time, which causes the hospital to lose power, and Chambers gets taken prisoner, and Kevin, while trying to get out, he is confused for a doctor, Dr. Eddie Slaughter, and now he has to fake be in the midst of this hurricane with all the stuff's going on. You have, people hurt, and you have addicts who are trying to get over their addiction, needing the medication to help them get over their addiction, and he has to fake being a doctor, and the comedy that ensues. So, there's a scene with this person she's backed up, she's having trouble taking a number 2, and he's supposed to give her a little, hand up the rear end to help her. Gives that job to Dr. Joff, played by Bob Saget. He goes to get somebody to cast, and the cast is like that thick. A scene with Gareth Morris, because they have to get air, so they find out this is a helicopter. They get the helicopter into this one room. They can get the blades to blow cool air in. Well, Gareth Morris plays the Vietnam vet and junkie who they get to do this. Unfortunately, he starts having a flashback to Vietnam. Oh god, they gotta talk him down afterwards. He's screaming at him. A criminal who was there for some problems, he gets free. So all this is going on, and again, he has to fake being this doctor. He has to really no knowledge with medicine unless it's something he's seen in the movie or TV show, and he has to fake it. And again, it is an hilarious movie. Might be, because I do love Superman 3, and it is my favorite of all the Superman movies, but that's got Richard Pryor, but this might be my favorite Richard Pryor movie. Just watching him try. You can see he's just over his head and nervous. There's a scene where this one woman, I forget what she was, this hot woman comes in and she needs attention. He's like, oh, I can help her. But it is a pretty funny film. It is well worth checking out. Because again, it's funny. Richard Pryor, I believe, I know Richard Pryor's passed away. Bob Saget, of course, passed away. Tex Cobb, I believe, also passed away. Joe Montana went on to join Criminal Minds. He's awesome on Criminal Minds. Ruben Blades, I've seen him in a number of stuff since then. And Snipes went on to have a very good career. Tell all those tax problems. Rachel Ticotin. I believe I've seen her some other stuff, but I can't recall. And Gareth Morris, of course, an SNL original. I think the last time I saw him anything big was Two Broke Girls. He was in Two Broke Girls. Pryor was a hell of a funny comedian. Very talented and entertaining individual. We lost a very funny and talented person when he passed away. And again, this is one well worth checking out. If you can find it, watch it. It's a hoot. If you've seen this, please leave it in the comments what you think about the movie. In fact, why don't you tell me in the comments what is your favorite Richard Pryor movie? Now, originally, this wasn't the movie I was going to review. I was going to review The Color Purple, but I have been sick. And I thought it'd be easier to review something that I'm a huge fan of. I am doing better. Taking some cold meds. It's helping with the throat and the runny nose. Getting a lot of fluids in. A little tea, water. For those of you who don't know, what got me sick was that I had taken a shower. My hair was still wet. It was cold at night. I went outside to throw something away. And I stood outside checking out how foggy it was. Yeah, when you got wet hair, when you're still wet, and you go outside where it's cold, check out the fog, you're going to get sick. And I have my immune system's below the normal. I got a compromised immune system. So, anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed 80s Week. Thank you to everybody who took part of it. Professor Macabro, Mr. Bonez, Hobbs Horror, Jennifer Tochi, Anthony Chobot. I will have the links in the description for everybody who took part in 80s Week. I thank you very much. This year's 80s Week was awesome. I feel it was better than last year's 80s Week. Ooh. Imagine what 80s Week 2025 is going to be like. Ooh. But anyways, I am the Pacific Northwest Geek, and I got to go take some cold med to help me get better. But I will see you on the flip side. Toodaloo.